Okay, these are the DVDs I got rented from the House of King Store Library and the Bad College Library since this past week. I missed out on several DVDs from the two of them from the Middletown Library and then one from Entrepreneur Library. Was dear frankly the Mimic 3 movie collection. I'm gonna have to try again to get that and then season 1 of the Purge. I'm gonna have to try again with that show. Anyways, I'm also gonna be excluding these because Workaholics season 2 from the Bad College Library and then Life from Mars just came from the Roscoe Free Library and then the only movie that I have out remaining from the Orange Book Library I'll be excluding because I'm only focusing on the DVDs I rented this week. Those are from last week. I rented from last week. Workaholics actually from the week before, not this past week, but the week before. We're gonna start with Lennon and Tramp, the oldest movie in this video. Reviewing sticker with reviewing info about. This is from the Hashtag King Store Library, by the way. Lennon and Tramp basically has two discs. 78 minutes for HG. Halfshot King Store Library. Basically the main library in the town Halfshot, which is located in Garnville, by the way. I'm still close to that library. Lennon and the Tramp are on disc 1. Jock, Peg, and Trusty with the two guys who plays this that we get to see during the Belle Novette scene. The spaghetti scene. And here's 101 Dalmatians. Lady actually from Lennon and Tramp has a little cameo in this movie. Jock, Peck, and Bull do too. That one dog kind of gives me the Trusty vibes. Because he kind of resembles Trusty. Here's the special features that 101 Dalmatians that it contains. It's like in the 70-minute range. It's also AG. This one's 79 minutes. I've also gotten 101 Dalmatians too, but the lady who works at one of the ladies at the Hashtag King Store Library didn't get the barcode for the next video about the show, but this movie, actually the next one it actually appears. It's this DVD that didn't appear. Honestly, why? That guy literally did the same thing, but when I was trying to check out Dangerous Minds, but he was too lazy to get the scan code. But thankfully, he didn't forget when I went to some stuff when I was checking out the stuff I had on hold for me at the library last Tuesday. This is the sequel. You don't get much bonus features, but there they are. There's 2 games, 2 DVDs, 2 music videos, and 2 other additional bonus features. 101 Dalmatians 2 wouldn't be released on DVD, wouldn't be released again until 2015, 7 years after 2008 release. This is a mention of John Lennon. This DVD, this is a documentary about John Lennon, who loses his life to what was that guy? John Lennon. Mark David Chapman, who is going to be eligible for parole for this year, but Yoko Ono would be pissed if New York sent if he was granted parole. She would be outraged, and many people would be outraged too if he was ever set free. What the NBA? The Rangers are halfway being eliminated. That's not good. Anyways, that's from the Bad Couch Library. This is, I picked up, that was on hold for me at the Bad Couch already. This is Good Morning Vietnam. Here's some such features for Good Morning Vietnam. It's very R. It's 121 minutes. Of course, Vinegar's in this too. Here's the crew. This DVD is from the Albert Weissner Public Library. That's basically Warwick's library. Warwick's located in Orange County. That's the town. This is that town's library. It's 88 minutes. Feature your team because sexual content, language. There's also violence. Roberta actually has the original Bena Vista print. This is the Mill Creek version. This is the Mill Creek DVD. Yeah, there's yeah, that sticker it is from the Albert Weissner Public Library. That's Warwick's library, by the way. This DVD is also from the library that this is from, the Wasco Free Library, which, by the way, does not have Instagram by any means. It has a theatrical trailer. Oh, stars Martin Lawrence, who was banned from SNL because of his monologue when he's going into graphic talk about women's hygiene. Tim Robbins, who appeared in SNL in 1992. Oh, and during the episode he hosted, featured Sinead Connor. It's like, philosophy, which holds superior. Yeah. And she would say, fight the new enemy. She would get banned from SNL too, just like Martin Lawrence. This movie's rated R. Got 90 minutes and a theatrical trailer. And there's a clear disc with the disc reviewing information about the Roscoe Free Library, which is quite questionable. And here's the singing index for this film. But what's interesting about this DVD, just like the Flirting with the Disasters DVD, is the DVD's in a blockbuster case. Pretty unique. How many of these DVDs that the Roscoe Free Library has that are in blockbuster cases? I gotta wonder, because the Nano Library also has some cases, blockbuster cases. Has some movies in those kind of cases. Pretty unique. Anyways, this is 28 Days starring Sandra Bullock. It says Valley Couch Library on there. I don't know why the library put that sticker there, but it's theirs. Sandra Bullock plays a woman who gets a DUI, chooses between jail time or rehab. She goes to rehab. She needs to spend at least 28 days in rehab without using cell phones until she can be set free. Before she can be free, be set good to go. Dominic West, Viggo Mortensen, Diane Lane, Elizabeth Perkins, Steve Buscemi also stars in this. It's 104 minutes. This movie is PG-13. It's sad that this actually there's no specific reason why this is PG-13. Anyways, let's take a look at the. Oh, this talks about the film. It's a little booklet. And to top it off, the scenes. Nice! You know, Aura was kind of controversial. It gets a lot more. Here's special features, by the way. We got a commentary. The trailer for this for 28 Days also appeared in the trailer for Premonition, which by the way, I got on Blu-ray, not DVD. The Devil and Daniel Johnson. This gotta be a documentary. I swear to God. It's got the certified fresh rating, certified fresh front tomatoes sticker on there. Anyways, sorry for the reviewing white sticker to reviewing, because I shouldn't be showing that. Why, I don't know why the Valley College Library bothered to put that there. Rape feature thematic cover with direct content language and a sexual reference. 100 minutes. If you be info about the library, which is too reviewing and pretty much inappropriate because I have to censor that. I gotta censor it on here to reviewing. Exporting Raymond. This talks about Rosenthal, who's the Emmy Award-winning creator of Everyone Was Raymond. The guy in question that I just mentioned, grew up in New York in Rocky County. Grew up here in Rocky County. The location in question, New City, which by the way is home to a library called the New City Library. This DVD has a commentary with him, deleted scenes, the theatrical trailer, and there's more. It's 85 minutes. And this DVD got the PG treatment because of brief language. The film also contains some smoking. Pinocchio got away with the G rating, has the G rating, despite the brief smoking scene. I think it did contain some smoking. Anyways, next up are the Purge films. This is from the Haverstraw King Store Library, by the way. The first one, Surviving the Night. It's basically the making of the Purge. It's rated R for strong body violence and some language. It's 86 minutes. The shortest of all the films. I'm going to review all the films. This is also from the Haverstraw King Store Library. This copy here. Behind the Anarchy, that's the bone suture. It's rated R for strong disturbing violence and for language. Can't read the running time on here. The other three films of The Purge I've gotten from the Valley College Library. Here's the third film in the series. Can't go into much details with this. I'm sorry. I'm going to review all these films. Here's the fourth one, also better known as The First Purge. It's got pervasive, strong, disturbing violence, pervasive language, sexuality, and Trekkies in 98 minutes. This is the Blu-ray copy. And here's the last of the films, The Forever Purge, the only film in the series I've seen in theaters. And also, of course, the fifth installment, rated R for strong body violence and language for. It's got 104 minutes. These are overdue. This is overdue. The games are overdue, but I had to renew them. I could have done it in time to avoid disaster. Here is Dinosaurs, first 2 seasons. ATV PG. 2016 reprint. Okay, so you will notice that it says Tuxedo Park Library because this TV DVD is actually from the Tuxedo Park Library, which is on Route 7. It's basically on the same New York route as the Salzburg Library is located. Although the Salzburg Library is in Salzburg, the Tuxedo Park Library is in Tuxedo Park, which doesn't have anything to do with the town of Rampart since Tuxedo Park Library is in Orange County. Disc 1 is basically all of season 1. There was only 5 episodes of disc 1. The second disc marks the beginning of the second season with the first 8 episodes of season 2, and then the second 8 episodes on disc 3. And then the last 8 episodes are on disc 4. I don't think any of the libraries have seasons 3 to 4. So I'm gonna have a hard time watching those episodes. Here is the second season of The Boondocks. This shows you... I think the purpose of the 3-disc set, that I think there are 5 episodes on each disc, so should be pretty basic, pretty straightforward. I think these discs will probably be easy to go through because there are 5 episodes on all discs. Because the episode count is the same as season 1. And that's pretty much it. I'm glad to watch the first season of The Boondocks. So now I'm ready for the second season. And then now stay tuned for more of the stuff